be happy. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Okay, now I know I've never done nothing to nobody. I'll die saying it because I ain't never going to do anything against anybody. We are some special individuals. Special. I got neighbors looking at me crazy. I have, when I used to work, luckily I worked for such a long time, I got retirement. But I'd rather still be working. But of course, you know they have to get us out of there. Especially where I was. I used to work for the Feds, Department of Defense. Former Marine. Then after that, went to Department of the Navy, Army, VA. Yeah. To be chased around the country, around the planet, never felt so important in my life. But what I do know now, the devil's a liar. A liar. I think every target individual has to deal with that. You know? We got an enemy. I'm going to tell you who that is. I never had an enemy before. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. That's all that crap they make up on us. Against the powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. But we at war with the beast, and we happen to be sitting in the belly of it. The good old US of A. Did you ever think it was going to go down like this? This has to be the last generation. I'm a fighter. Yeah. I'm keeping them off me. I give them information. Look, this is what you doing. The little gang stalkers. You know what, them folks, man, they probably good people. They good people, you know, and they just been misled, and you know, they think this is, you know, they doing their duty, but they don't know they just signed themselves over to the beast. You know, I try to save them. I want to save them. I need you to know the truth, because if you don't, you're gonna be condemned. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm a Midwest target. You know, every city is the same. They target me in Fort Worth, Dallas, St. Louis, Chicago. Don't matter. They everywhere. These little boogers are everywhere. And it's okay. I'm happy. I'm happy I'm a target. I happen to think that Bible's a code. It's ancient. We're in an ancient program. There's people who went through this. That individuals are sitting in church reading it every day or every Sunday, right? And you got a target sitting right next to that person, and they treating that person like crap. But they reading scriptures out of the Bible that target's going through. Talk about the irony. The irony of that. See, you know, once you wake up, when you wake up consciously to this, fortunately, I woke up before this started happening in 2013. It started happening at the end of 2013. So I was already prepared. But I didn't know I was going to go through this. No. Something happened to me in 2013. I started talking about stuff I never talked about before. People thought I was crazy, you know. And then they thought I was crazy before that, but a good crazy. You know what I mean? And then I started talking about stuff, you know, things that's going to come and all this stuff. Man. And then the Gangstalking started. Oh. On top of me, you know, talking about other stuff. Then you start talking about the Gangstalking. Now, that stuff, you know, if I'm conscious enough to know what it sounds like when I'm talking to you about it, why would I tell you? Why do I tell you something like that if it was a lie? It's social suicide for any of us targets to talk about this stuff. But the reason why we do, because we want them to know this is going down. But everybody's so complacent. They man, chilling. They just, you know, ain't nothing going on. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We fighting the devil himself, the biggest liar, the father of it. Oh, he's a liar. He is a damn liar. I never knew that before till I got targeted. Told me something. I started reading the Bible. I started seeing scriptures. I said, wait a minute, I'm going through that stuff.